I thought my parents were just strict, until I realized the rules didn't apply to anyone else. Growing up, my house had rules for everything. What time I woke up, what I ate, what I wore, even how I talked. If I questioned anything, the answer was always the same. That's just how this family works. So I believed it. I thought everyone's parents were like that. Strict, controlling, always watching. I wasn't allowed to go out much. No sleepovers, no last-minute plans. Everything had to be approved days in advance. And even then, it was usually a no. But I didn't think it was unfair, because I thought it was normal. That was the key. I thought it was normal. That changed when my cousin stayed with us for the summer. He was around my age. Same school, same schedule, same house. Which meant same rules. Or at least that's what I expected. The first night, my mom told him, "Make yourself at home." That alone felt weird. I had never heard her say that to me. Then it started small. He stayed up later than I was allowed to. No one said anything. The next day, he left the house without asking. Just told my parents where he was going. They said okay. No lecture. No questions. That's when I noticed it. The difference. At first, I told myself it was because he was a guest. That it didn't mean anything. But then it kept happening. Over and over. He could say no to things. I couldn't. He could joke with them. I had to be careful. He could mess up. And they'd laugh it off. If I did the same thing, it turned into a whole conversation. A lecture. A punishment. That's when the idea started forming. Maybe it wasn't the rules. Maybe it was just me. That thought stuck with me. Then one night, everything clicked. We were all eating dinner, and my cousin asked something simple. "Why do you guys have so many rules?" He said it casually, like it wasn't a big deal. The room went quiet, because no one had ever asked that out loud before. My dad laughed a little, said, "We just like structure." But my cousin didn't drop it. He looked at me, then back at them, and said, "Then why doesn't he have to follow them?" That's when everything stopped, because suddenly, it wasn't just in my head. Someone else saw it too. My mom tried to brush it off, said it was different, that I needed more guidance, that I was still learning responsibility, even though we were the same age. That was the moment it hit me. It was never about rules, it was about control. Because later that night I asked my cousin something. "Do your parents treat you like this?" He looked at me like I was joking, and said, "No, this is kind of intense." That word stuck. Intense. Not normal, not strict. Intense. That's when everything changed for me. Because once you realize something isn't normal, you can't unsee it. I started noticing everything. Every double standard. Every excuse. Every time they said it's for your own good. And for the first time, I didn't just accept it. I questioned it. They didn't like that. At all. But the weird part is, they never changed the rules. They just stopped pretending they applied to everyone. And the truth is, I didn't need them to change anymore. Because the moment I saw how differently I was treated, I realized something. It wasn't that my family was strict. It was that I was the only one they were strict with. And once I understood that, everything about them started to make a lot more sense.